So you can see here I have jointed both my legs and my arms. I actually accidentally started filling the arms before I remembered that I was supposed to be videotaping it. So I have one arm filled, but you won't have any arms filled. The point I was going to point out, you've got your leg properly positioned when you turn it to the side and you fold the tab up and the leg is fairly flush with the bottom of the bum. If it's really high and it leaves a deep bottom, then you know that it's a little bit off. Mine is a little bit higher than the bottom, but not significantly. You can see the difference there. Maybe a couple of millimeters lower at the bum, which is just fine. So what we're going to do at this point is we're going to begin stuffing. So you're going to take your wool, just grabbing a piece here, and using a chopstick, which I have to grab again, I'll put the wool in first. For the feet, you're going to stuff a little bit of wool first, just so you can get the wool into the toe. That's what I like to do, so that way when we're forming the toes, it has a little spot for the thread to really form toes when we sew toes. So I just pushed my wool down into my toe. You can see there's wool there. My next step is to put a funnel. It's hard to fit it all in the frame, but I'm going to put my funnel into my leg. Make sure it bypasses the knee for the easiest access. And I have my glass here in a little container. And I will pour my glass into my leg and use my chopstick to push as much glass down into the foot as possible. I still have glass up in here, and I know I have to keep working. I'm going to feel the pressure of the foot every once in a while, and I'll know if I have to adjust my foot to push more glass into the actual foot, which, oh, you can't see because I blocked it. If you adjust the foot to put more pressure right into the actual foot here, then I can feel that my foot is firmer and continue to stuff. I'm going to want to fill glass most of the way up the leg. Oftentimes I'll tell people to layer it because that prevents the glass from spilling out on you. But as you get more and more used to filling a doll, you can skip some of those steps. And I'm going to skip that step. But you are welcome to layer it, which means take a pinch of your wool and then do a little bit of glass and then another pinch of wool. I've filled it to the bottom here. I don't like going much higher than that with the glass because it starts spilling out. You can see the glass right there. Then I'll use my finger to really push the wool in. So I've got the wool up to that point. My leg is firm, but not overly firm. I like my dolls, my baby dolls, to be firm but still soft. Not quite as soft as the Sweet Cecily doll, so if you're following that tutorial, you don't have to go quite that soft, but still soft. And then I'll fill the rest of the leg up with wool. So I'm going to keep filling until it's all the way up. And then the next thing to do is to ladder stitch this closed, which I will do in the next video. So I'm going to keep filling. I'll probably try and shove a little bit more wool into there, but it's looking pretty good. So fill your limbs. You can fill all of them if you want and leaving them open. If you're nervous the glass will spill out, you could do one and then ladder stitch and then another and then ladder stitch.